As a Blades is working to bring you specifications you can relate to so you can have an educated decision on your purchases. Today we have an unboxing, 2 knives. Let me know which one of these you want to check out. I'm going to, of course, have a review on both of them, but let me know which one you want to see first, and I'll kind of prioritize down a little bit, and let me know if you have any questions about them as well. So we do have one from Tuyaknife, and then also one from Burnside Knives, so local to Portland, Oregon. I'm in Oregon, but this is a local company. Imported. There's Tuyaknife's also imported, so still good knives. So we'll see how it is. I haven't handled theirs in a while, so last I experienced their knives was in Blade Show. I think it was 2019, maybe 18. I think it was 19, but that was Blade Show West. So we're gonna check these out and kind of go through what my initial impressions are and kind of figure out how they are. But that's what we're going to be doing today. So we're going to open up this one first. That's going to be the Burnside knife. Seems like there's quite a bit of other stuff in here. I don't know what would come in with your knife if you bought it directly. So that's going to be through BurnsideKnives.com. So this one should be the Cabrillo, which is supposed to be like an Explorer, but we'll see what's in here. Doesn't look like it. So a few other goodies. The gentleman's Rick. So we do have a few different things here. Burnside knives, little sticker right there. So different scales. So somebody else has got another one in. So this is actually for the Rose. So I'm going to see, this might be the Rose and not the Cabrillo. So PDX USA, and that's where they're based, not produced. So I'm not too sure who their OEM is, but that's going to be Your Knife Says a Lot About You. That is their registered trademark for that. Nice box though, as far as that that little drawer style. So that's a pretty cool setup. So let's see what's in here. More foam, and yeah. So not the knife that we discussed, but this is going to be the Rose. So this one goes for about $100 on their website. So I have to update the group as well for this one. So that's going to be now what this looks like. I'm not too sure what the steel is on this one. Hopefully it's on the blade itself. But there's a Burnside right there for Burnside. And then this actually has new pocket clip too. So this is his style that he wanted for it. So that's going to be a new pocket clip. That's kind of, I guess, how a few other knife companies have their specific clip. That's going to be theirs right there. So that's going to be an interesting thing to see. It does have an insert for that one here, but let's try and open it up. Let's see if the hole works first. So we'll do that. Yep, that works. So the Rose is kind of a small little knife. Let's move all this stuff out of the way because it doesn't seem to be picking that up as far as what it looks like. So this is going to be the Rose. So this have a compound grind, so 2 different grinds here for the blade. So this is going to be what that looks like. G10, and then it is G10 and VG10. So this is going to be the Rose for this knife. So it opens pretty well. I missed it on both sides, so let's try that again. There you go. So not a bad setup for it. In opening, I did get a little bit of a poke on that for this clip. So just that one corner, I noticed that now a little bit when I was opening it up. It does have a kit out there, and that's pretty unique to them. And then it does have the ramp for the knife. So colored backspacer. So you got the orange there. Don't have any other colors on it, but that's going to be how that's set up. So good in hand. I still get enough, pretty good grip on it. I think it's a large hand as far as glove sizing. So that's going to be how that kind of looks for that. But overall, it's going to be worth checking out. A little bit surprised because I was just expecting a different knife in the box. But he probably wants to show off kind of his pocket clip and some other things. And then it does have the extra set of scales to throw on there. So we'll probably not allow folks to take it apart and check it out. So it was sent in by Burnside Knives, so thank you very much to them. And then we will get this looked at and see how it does. And nice foam in there too, a pretty dense foam on that side. But let's get this put back in and we'll move on to the other side. Okay, so that's going to be the Burnside knives. So that's going to be coming through. So let me know if you want to see that one. Let me know if you have any questions on it as well. So that's going to be the first one, and then we're going to have the second one, which is from Tuyaknife. So this one is called the Big Belly. So if you haven't heard about it, so the axis lock is no longer in patent, so they cannot use the name, but the mechanism is free to be used by anyone that would like to. So they're not doing anything incorrectly, they're not doing anything inappropriately, because it is open to be used by whoever would like to. So it's kind of like the liner lock, frame lock, any other lock that's out there that's not in patent. No, how am I? Oh, okay. I haven't had these type of boxes in a bit, so I mean this one's a little different. So I was like, okay, well I cut that one, should open right up, and there's a little stick, so it wasn't opening. So that's going to be what we have here. So Tuyaknife, he has this card in there for Dave Warren sent it in. So he actually runs basically the US side of things, Tuyaknife USA or Tuyaknifeus.com. So there actually is a discount code also for 10% off. So if you do buy a knife $200 or more, then you can get 10% off from your knife. So it was initially intended for the Big Belly, and then what was the other one that was going out? I might remember that later. But nice case. So this is going to be the case that comes with it. Hard case, probably usable. I mean, you can use it for something else. Probably going to be a waterproof case as well. So this one is an integral axis style lock. So this is going to be the Big Belly. So we'll see what this looks like. And what am I doing wrong? Oh, you're just very watertight. I was like, I didn't want to break it. I was like, I thought I opened it up. So that's going to be what it is here. This is how it's packed in. So very nice. Don't think there's anything else in here that's stuck on there. So this is going to be the knife. This is the Big Belly. Again, it's going to be an integral. This one's going to be a knife with M390 for the blade steel. Put that all back in the box. So this is going to be how it's set up. So this is going to be, I don't know what type of material this is for it, but yeah, but it's an integral carbon fiber. So that's going to be something nice about it. So it does have the regular thumb studs for it, and then it does have the axis bar style. That's the lock here. So extend that a little bit past where the actual handle scales are, and then titanium pocket clip, and then that is going to be a pretty decent ramp on there too. So it should now work out pretty well for use as far as going in and out of the pocket, and we'll kind of see how that works out as we go. But we're going to open this one up, see how this goes. Yeah, very nice. So it does have a ramp on it. I don't really care for jimping too much, so I don't really mind that it doesn't have it there, but it is a big belly for a knife. So this is going to be a comparison to the regular Griptilian. So it's going to be a little bit smaller in the handle, but about the same for the blade, but this one does have a bigger belly, hence the name. So that is something that's pretty good there. So initially, I mean, this one's a little bit more broken in, but the springs are a little bit less or lighter on this one. But locks up well, so good. So that's going to be the knife there. So we're going to check out the Rose and also the Big Belly. So let me know as far as what do you think about it. Let me know any of your questions you have. So I'll try and answer that within the review cycle, and then we'll get things going for that. Also, we do still have some knives available. So if you want to check out the Orion Solaris, that is still available too. So in comparison to the Big Belly, that's what that looks like there for the Orion Solaris. Still available on OrionKnives.com. If you have anything else, let me know. Otherwise, that is about all I have to say about that one today.